Aaron Rodgers had a drama-filled draft day back in 2005 when the 49ers didn't take him #1 overall. But how would his career have unfolded if they had? Let's plunge into an end zone of alternate reality with only a paper football as our guide. Like Alex Smith in our timeline, Aaron Rodgers didn't start in year 1, or in fact in year 2. Surprisingly, a year sooner than in real life, he was named the starter. Perhaps the embattled coaching staff was facing pressure to put their young signal caller in the game, a decision that would prove costly for head coach Mike Nolan. Much like in reality, Rodgers' first season under center did not amount to anything special. With less than 8 wins and not making the playoffs, the Niners had to weigh their options going forward. They decided to move on to a new head coach, which proved to be the right decision. With the new regime, Rodgers and company won the NFC West and got a first-round bye. They went on a magical run all the way to the Super Bowl. Now the paper football will tell us whether or not Aaron Rodgers won his first ring against the Steelers in Super Bowl 43. Of course, in reality, Aaron Rodgers did beat the Steelers in the Super Bowl, only it was Super Bowl 45 2 years later. The paper football says, yes, Aaron Rodgers wins his first Super Bowl. These 10 paper footballs represent the next 10 years of Aaron Rodgers' career. Every time I make it, it's a playoff berth for the 49ers. San Francisco and Aaron Rodgers made it to the dance 6 times over the next 10 years. Those playoff appearances are represented by these 6 paper footballs. However many I make or how many Super Bowls the Niners went to in that time period. Aaron Rodgers and the 49ers appeared in 3 more Super Bowls between 2009 and 2018. When I asked the paper football how many of those Super Bowls they won, the answer absolutely blew me away. After an amazing 10-year run, Aaron Rodgers' career takes a turn as the franchise is at a crossroads. San Francisco decides once again to get a new head coach and trade Aaron Rodgers. With every NFL team besides those in the NFC West as an option, Rodgers is sent unhappily packing to none other than the Texans. It doesn't go great in Houston with the Texans missing the playoffs. After the 2019 season, Rodgers demands his release from the Texans. Houston says, see you later, and Aaron Rodgers goes on to sign with Miami. The paper football indicates that going to the AFC East was a wise move for Rodgers. The Dolphins clinched the 1 seed in 2020. They won 1 playoff game before falling in the AFC title. Before the 2021 season, with 1 Super Bowl victory and several losses, Aaron Rodgers decides to retire.